Census Bureau data shows that people in the US are starting to move back into cities after decades of movement towards the suburbs. But even the reasonably wealthy are bound to be shocked by just how much rent and real estate prices have climbed. And because of that, we've seen a huge emergence of meticulously designed micro-apartments. The square footage might be on the light side, but renowned architects and creative homeowners are showing us just how spacious and functional a tiny apartment can be. So let's take a look at some of our favorites. Our first, and maybe our favorite, is this incredibly creative 425 square foot loft apartment in New York City. Before Specht Hartman architects got their hands on this apartment, it looked like this. 25 feet of vertical with roof access, but the interior wasn't exactly something you'd be dying to bring guests to. After the renovation, however, we have this. A gorgeous open concept space with a modern aesthetic that makes it hard to believe you're looking at less than 500 square feet of apartment space. Every inch of the space is carefully designed to provide as much storage as possible, hiding cabinets under stairwells and anywhere else they'll fit. Despite the small size of the bedroom loft area, huge ceilings completely eliminate any feeling of being crowded. And roof access on the top floor has been optimized to bring in tons of light to the apartment and provide what is honestly more outdoor space than most New York City residents can lay claim to anyway. Truly a fantastic use of space and a testament to just how far you can stretch a small living area. And yet, believe it or not, this is the largest apartment we're looking at in this episode, so prepare for things to get even tinier. Next on the list is architect Gary Chang's micro-apartment in Hong Kong. This passion project began with an incredibly humble 360 square foot apartment, which over the course of 30 years slowly grew into the amazing space it is today. What makes Gary's apartment really remarkable is that the space is designed with sliding walls mounted to steel tracks on the ceiling that shift to turn the apartment into 24 different room configurations. Slide one wall and you get a kitchen. Slide another, a living room. And it even comes equipped with pretty much every apartment luxury you would want, like a washer and dryer, and even a dishwasher. A Murphy bed folds out when it's time to get some rest, and when he wants to entertain, there's a configuration for that as well. In order to further give the illusion of space, the apartment uses reflective granite on the floors and mirrors on the ceilings. The windows even have a yellow tint to make the incoming natural light feel warmer and cozier. Automation is also used heavily to control shades, drapes, lights, and appliances throughout the apartment. It certainly wasn't cheap to put together, but it's another fantastic example of living in small quarters. And finally, if you thought 360 square feet was small, how about an apartment that's less than half that? For the grand finale of our tiny living episode, we're looking at this Paris apartment with custom-built modular furniture that measures a breathtakingly small 130 square feet. And the modular furniture was an essential component of making this architectural undergoing even remotely possible, because without it, the space simply wouldn't work. It all starts with the bed, which is placed on tiny rollers so that it can be easily tucked under a raised section of the apartment where the kitchen and dining area exist. The bed can be pulled all the way out to reveal a spacious queen, tucked all the way in to give more room, or pulled partially out so that it doubles as a couch. The coffee table can be tucked underneath the shelving units on the side of the apartment when not in use, and even the little staircase leading to the raised kitchen is fully optimized for storage. In the kitchen, a bar seating area serves not only to mentally divide the space up, but also gives a place to sit down and eat and some much needed room for cooking prep. Now, we're not saying that everyone could live in a space this small, but I bet you didn't think 130 square feet could look so surprisingly manageable.